done the bits that are going to hurt as much as you want to. We put a number system on, okay, 1 to 10, but I'll explain that as we go. So nobody should get hurt at all. Right? There should be no reason, only your own fault if you get hurt, because you haven't numbered it properly. Okay? Yeah, there's no egos, there's nothing, I don't care, there's no egos at all with me, for you. If you do anything and it's number 1, and somebody else thinks, well, that should have been number 10, yeah, that's when you're more likely to get hurt. Yeah, because when you're under numbering things. Okay? But as I say, I'll explain more as we go. Right, so, and then, so you're near someone, so you're not got to keep jumping across when we're doing stuff.
Okay. Yeah, stay with your safe pairs, guys, the ones you normally go with. See what we got.
Yeah, so you know you're going to start right at the beginning, real easy, right at the beginning. Just going to explain about punch, right, to start with. So you straight for your karate punch, so from here to here. Okay? In the book that comes from Okinawa, in the proper Japanese original text, starts there, finishes here. Okay? So everybody knows we're coming here. Yeah? What happens in that middle? Is it this? That's what we do.
Rotate your hand.
We're rotating the hand. Right.
Come on, Ruben, you always ask questions.
That's it, it's good. That's good. Right. So, now it starts from here, comes forward to here. Then it turns. You turn at the last second. It's not a corkscrew from here. Another one is here, so you're punching upright and then turn at the last second. Right? You'll see why in a minute. So what I want you to do is in your pairs, start off who we're going with.
Yeah. He knows you, Ethan. He knows you.
So, what I want you to do is see the difference. So you punch in from here, just tighten. Don't go too. I'm not going to go hard. You're all right. So you punch from here. All right. You see his body. Watch his body. Look. The punch comes in. It's linear. It's coming straight in. Okay. Now, what I want you to do, have 4 or 5 so you can see. Everything we do, I want you to watch what your opponent does, how they move. Because how they move is what's going to denote what you're going to do next. Okay? If you punch someone and you don't know what they're going to do, how are you going to know what you're going to do next? Okay? See what I mean? So the idea of training is watching your opponent, watching what happens. So the punch comes in here, straight. See his body staying straight. Punch up and turn at the same time with timing. Yeah, completely different. Yeah, so you can see. Come back. I'm not going to do it better saying, but not. I'm trying to drop it down. Right. So the punch comes in and turns as the impact. So it's here and turn. So as you go and carrying that through, it turns. So by turning it, what happens to his body? Straight punch. So you can go straight back. See the body start twisting. Okay? So what you want to do, I want you to see and the energy going through as you hit and then turn. Okay? There's a lot more goes through. Yeah? Right, give it a go. A lot of it, you've got to feel it. Right?
Have you got plates? You've got a plate. Hold on, I'll go the girls.
Let them put you there. Ladies, punch your blood. Not. Good, just grab some. Grab one of these. Do there. Do there.
Latte, listen what they say. Blokes, just relax. The girl's going to hit you first. Good ladies, don't punch your blood. Oh, no, careful.
Yeah. So you can see what you've got to do. Don't forget, you've got to watch what's happening. Lads, guys, hit each other. That's fine. Keep going. Ladies, girls, punch the guys.
Yes, Ash and Billy, just come this way a little bit. It's very crowded over there. I'm going to go with sunset.
Go with Ethan.
Two more.
Okay, boys. On the hand again.
That way is a lot stronger than that way. The reason is, when you're punching, you want to look at, not just doing this, what you're doing is throwing your fist. Okay? You want to try and keep everything in a straight line. The fastest route to anything is a straight line. Anyway, so if you're here, you're coming through, that's coming in a straight line. Okay? If you're coming here, it starts turning. Alright? So what you want to be doing is turning at the last second. But you want everything in a straight line. Okay? So as you're coming through, you want to be in a straight line. Now, when you're doing punching, grab you again.
Yeah, it's him. Sorry.
Right. So what we need to be doing as well, when you're punching, remember what I said, you're not just punching out, it's throw. You're throwing your hand. Okay, you're throwing your fist. That's what you're doing. Okay, so as you're coming from here, you're throwing this as fast as you possibly can to let that hit. Right? Yeah? Does that make sense? Just a different way to look at it. Don't just go, oh, it's a punch. No, you're throwing your fist. Yeah? You're throwing it as hard as you can. So now, if you're going to throw something, how do you throw it? You don't go and throw a ball like this, do you? No? So why do you throw a punch like that?
Because if you come down like that, it's pretty wobbly, and maybe that's more.
Yeah, no, well, what it is, you're not using the right muscle structure as you come in this way straight in, and you turn in there, and it comes over. Your muscles are weak, you're only engaging this side of your muscles, okay? But what you want to be doing, when you throw something, you turn, drive with that foot. If you play cricket or anything like that, and you're throwing that ball, which is exactly the same as throwing your fist, you drive from your foot. The punch comes from your foot, the kicks comes from your hands. Right? So when you're kicking, you drive this to kick. When you're throwing, you throw from here. Obviously the idea is you start big movements, and then as you get better and better and more skilled, you get smaller and smaller movements. So you're coming from there, and as you throw your punch from here, all it is a slight movement. Okay, so it doesn't look this big movement to start with. Okay, but we're going to have to work on this big movement, and then the idea is you keep practicing and practicing and practicing, and get smaller and smaller and smaller until you can hardly see that movement coming from here. Okay, so it doesn't matter whether you're doing, we're working on a punch, we'll work on low block, high block, inside, outside, outside, inside, whichever blocks you want to do, it's exactly the same thing. From here, comes from there. Okay, this is a bit of a spiral. This one that comes up is more like a spiral move, so it comes up and out, rather than straight up. It's from here and out. That way you generate massive power. Okay, so, from here, how are you doing it? We've got to say, we've got to do big movements for you to get it to learn to do it small. So, we want big movements. Your knee goes past your toe. Your hip goes past your knee. Keep everything square, don't twist. Keep everything square. Then what you'll do, you'll get to a point where you feel your body go forward. Okay? And the idea is, with doing this movement, is you're putting your body weight behind your punch. You don't just want to punch from here and use shoulder. You've got to punch with your whole body weight. And the only way to do that is to let your body weight move forward. Okay? So if I'm just going to put my arm out, so, right? So if I'm just going to go here, right, you can see that there's nothing there. But if I put my body weight and put my arm out, yeah, and just put body weight into it, and I'm not moving this, all I'm doing is using body weight to get that movement. You put that behind, then you get a massive effect, okay? So to get that going forward, this, and then it just goes forward, okay? So you want to put your knee, hip, stomach, chest, and then it'll throw your head forward, okay? Give it a go, give it a go. The technique or whatever, like either one of it, don't matter. Right, so you've all done centre lock or S lock or whichever. Right, so you've all done this technique, this one grab, yeah? So, as you come in here, bend the arm, push the point in here. As you're coming through, you get this control, okay? So, what I want you to do, once you've got it, I want you to practice this movement of getting rid of it. So it's here, keep it there, get there, to get rid. So it's that movement there, so you're using body weight, okay? I always do S-lock, a lot of people just go with a centre lock, oh yeah, we'll do it like this, yeah? I never do it like that, it's always this and over, okay? So, as you've got it here, yeah, getting to the point, all I need to do is there, and just gently get that weight, so you can feel the weight. You're not pushing, you're not going to get rid of him, you should just get it so you're just going. Yeah? It's just another way of practicing to get this, to feel the weight coming into it. Okay? This is working on points as well. So centre lock, or an S lock, as it comes up, you're over, you've got this. That's why it's that shape. Okay? Then from here you can be doing whatever you want to be doing from here, and touching and prodding, right? So what I'll do, let's go this way around, so I can show you. Right? So where you're looking, your fingers, the main two fingers you're looking at, right, or points you're looking at is here and there. So if you feel on yourself, you've got the knuckle there, just on the inside of the knuckle, push into there and pull down. Yeah? Yeah. This one here is here, this side of the wrist at the top, and then here. Okay? Yeah. So what we're doing, latching on, we're touching the point here and the point there. That one comes with here, with this part of your thumb, there to there. And it comes in, you can feel a lock. Yeah. Right? Don't do it this way unless, right? And this is the secret to a centre lock or an S lock. Imagine you've got a jam jar, right? The jam jar lid is this, right? You wouldn't take a jam jar lid off a jam jar like this, yeah? All it is a turn there. So by doing that, you can put a centre lock on anywhere at all. Doesn't matter what angle you're doing, you can be here. Doesn't matter. Imagine the jam jar's there, the lid's come in there. It comes off. It can be there, so there's no lock on. The jam jar's there. It's exactly the same, right? It doesn't matter. The motion, always remember that jam jar lid there with the jam jar. Okay, you can't take it off twisting it. That's why you don't get a very good reaction. You always have to twist it off to get it. But it doesn't go like this. It twists. If you're taking the lid off, it does this. Right? See where he's coming? Yeah? Once he started moving, that's when you go in. And you can start moving him about. Okay? So, just concentrate on that first. So you go in here and there. So there and there. Okay? So there and there. And just touch it in. Okay? So, you're not going to do it like that. You're just going to go here, grab it and squeeze it as hard as you can to light in fire and metal up. Once you've got the fire and metal lit up, then you can just touch.
Listen, yeah.
Oh!
Okay.
Don't prod my hand.
Yeah, not the way over, just no.
Grab it with your whole hand. Remember that. You're not doing it hard. One behind the knuckle, this knuckle, and one in there. It doesn't matter what grab you're doing. I see a few that when they're doing it, they're going like this and they've got their little fingers sticking out. Right? You lose 80% of your grip by not using your little finger. Okay? What I want you to do, to prove this, you can do two ways. So you squeeze hard as you can. Right? You really squeeze. Right, now relax. Now squeeze hard as you can.
Nowhere near, it's not there.
Right? So I'm not doing anything with his finger. All I'm doing, right, so squeeze. Right, relax. Now squeeze. Yeah?
Peter, you turn.
Right, shake hands, start as you can, squeeze it. Go on. So you can see there, you've got strong grip, it's there, you can see what happens when that carpal's go, right? Now, right? Now shake hands hard as you can. There's nothing there.
Nothing.
No. All I'm doing, when you shake hands, you control that little finger. Right? So all you do, the difference I did, first one is there, look. See what happens there. When everybody shake hands, if we go this way, then everybody can see. Right, so I want you to watch his fingers. What happens to everybody when you shake hands? Shake hands properly, there. See what happens? All them three or four fingers go together, right, at the same time. So they come in, look, there, see them? To get a strong grip. If I'm doing a strong grip there, it's that. And then you've got that strong grip, and use your little finger, dig your little finger in to get that power. Right? That's what everybody does naturally. So what I want you to do is that. You see me do that? Right? Forget about the rest. I'll leave them sticking out. Right? Now squeeze hard as you can. There's nothing there. Because I'm controlling his little finger. I don't have to do it hard. I'm not doing it hard, am I? Right? So there. I'm controlling that little finger. Then squeeze hard as you can. Okay? So, whenever you do a grab, it's your little finger that does it. Right? If you're doing this, it's your little finger. If you're not doing your grabbing with your little finger, you're not grabbing. That's where a lot of these techniques, people will grab and they'll go, oh yeah, and they go twist their arm and get out of it. Right? Because they're not using their little finger. Whenever you grab, you concentrate on your little finger. Feel the difference? Yeah. From that to that, right? So you concentrate on that little finger, putting that in. Give it a go, give it a go. So you can see.
Okay, boys, got it?
It's like half as much strength there. Like, that's crazy. Like, before my hands were crushing.
Oh, you've done it opposite. So you've done
Got
it,
it?
you control my finger.
Yeah.
Do it at the same time. Right, so when you're shaking hands, right, so when you squeeze hard as you can, right, so what happens is, right, so when you squeeze this, you squeeze all of these together to get a strong grip, right? What I want to do is control that little finger, okay? You don't have to do it hard, right, now squeeze hard as you can. Yeah, there's nothing there. So all I've done is that, look, I've stopped him, I've pushed him there, which stops him going round and using that little finger to straighten it out, potentially. Okay? And that's all you need to do. You just go in, shake hands, they're off. Right, now release. So what I'm going to do, as we shake hands, I'll come in and I'll control that.
Yeah.
So all I'm going to do is that, nothing more. Now squeeze hard as you can. So I'm not doing anything hard, all I've done is that.
Yeah.
So you control to stop you using it.
Going like that.
Yeah, I just want to go here and then shake hands there. Right, so as you're coming through, it's this. Not hard, you just go there and it stops you being able to use your hand, your finger. Yeah? So consequently, if you're out in the street or something like that, someone's trying to grab, just snap a little finger. You can't grab it. So you don't bother about it. Just concentrate on that little finger. Going all over the place. Right, that's what I say. If you want to know something, shout. Yeah, and we can go. We can soon move around. Right, so the centre lock. So we'll go back to that now. Right. So remember, as you're doing it, coming into here. It's all right. I'll do it down so you can see. Right. So from here, I shouldn't be able to make it work from here at all. So what I want you to do, you V your hand. As that one comes up and over, that one sandwiches it, that one grabs it, that one locks over. Okay? And then you're coming in. Right? So, that's the easiest way to go. Someone grabs into here, V. If you V, we're going to use the points here, which I'll show you in a second. The V releases the wrist. Okay, using these points, it comes in. So you turn your body in, turn your body back, turn your body back. Okay, that way you're not using any effort, right? So, big movements, don't forget. Obviously, once you're doing it, you're going to get this to get small movements, okay? Once you're learning, you want to learn to get this big movement. So your body goes that way, so it's all pulled. As it comes over, comes back, then it comes back. You go back fast, you can feel it going to snap, won't it? Right? So you'll see how effective it is by body movement. 1, 2, 3.
That little tiny bit, that's enough.
You have to let go. Right? So what I'm trying to get to you as well is show you about body movement. And by using your body movement, you're putting body weight in, not muscular strength. Right? Which means all the lighter ones can do it, yeah, and generate massive power. Okay? So there's no reason you can't, because it's not about muscle. It's about body movement. Right? Same with your punch. It's about body movement, putting your body weight in to your punch. Okay? Right. So centre lock from here, turn V. As you come over, turn it over. As you're turning over, you're coming this way. You're putting that onto your centre lock, but then you're turning back. And that's all you're doing. So you're going 1, 2, 3. Okay? Give it a go. Do more with it. What I want you to do is 2 things. I want you to play with the movement on bite. So now, where you want him to go. If you want him to go that way, you've got to keep the locks on. Right? You have to. It doesn't matter where it is, like. It's all cack-handed and everywhere, but the lock's still on. Because I'm concentrating on that jam jump. Right? So, once you've done that, then you can do whatever you want with it. Right? So that's the first thing I want you to concentrate on. Then I want to concentrate on basing. Right? And what it does, it shows you when you're doing this sort of stuff with your elbow strikes and over and touching and basing out. Right? So, put it on bite. Tell me when it bites.
Yeah.
Right. Then what I want you to do, not do anything different with this, pull it and base it to your chest. There. Base it to your chest. Okay? And just play about with that. So what that's saying is to go from here over and then move it. Okay? So you pull it in tight, move it around to control. Okay?
Are you still twisting it with that one on?
All I'm doing, I'm keeping the lock on. All you've got to do, when you're practicing centre lock or a lock, you have to learn to keep the lock on. So the lock's on there. I'm only doing 2 fingers, thumb and a finger, right? So it doesn't matter where I go then, as long as I concentrate on that lock and I don't take that lock off, I've got control, right? So I can be moving around here, it can be dropping down, so move where you want. As long as I keep this lock on, I've got control. As soon as I move that lock off, yeah, which a lot of people will sort of do these sort of moves and then they'll twist these locks and stuff like that. Keep it on. Once the lock's on, you can release it or slow it down a bit so it's not as bad for him if he's going, oh yeah, no, he's behaving a bit, but you don't want to let it go. Put it back on. Yeah? So just play about with it gently. Okay? Right. Right. We're going to do a quick bit. What I'll do with Kata bunkai, right? I realise if it looks like it, it is. Right? That's it. looks like it, it is. That's what it is, okay? And there's no right and no wrong. Okay? So they're the first two things. So what I want you to do now is think of a move out of a pattern that most of them know.
Just that out of Kata.
Yeah, not this. Right? So, right. What do you think that is? What do you think it could be? Bear in mind, there is no such thing as blocks. They're called blocks, but there is no such thing as blocks. Okay? Yeah. What else? How does the motion go? Here. Here. Right? So it's that. So if someone grabs your wrist, could it be that? As you're coming through, you're turning this way, over and out. Because your high section will come across to generate that power coming up. Okay? So if you grab the wrist, you're here first, and then, right? So could it be that? Yeah. What else could it be? Anything at all. In sumo, they do everything here. I don't know if you've seen sumo. They attack the throat. They're doing this, but they also attack it with high section blocks as well. Okay. That's another one. Okay. Pick another move. Pick another move. Another move. Any move. Any move.
Where you keep the hand inside.
And that one. Right. Okay. What do you think it could be? Have a look at it. Have a think about it. What do you think it could be?
I was just going to go a kick and then smash their head into you.
Right? Is it a kick or is it just simulating where you're hitting? So it's coming in here and then over, right? He's got his arm out, he's got his arm out, he's got something there. Is it that? It could be. There's no, like I said, there's no right and wrong. So it comes into here afterwards. So could it be 1, 2? It could be. It could be anything at all. Anything that you want it to be. As long as it looks like it, it is. There is not one technique for each move in your pattern. Okay? This is all I want to do with the patterns. I want you to think. The idea of doing this is not monkey see, monkey do. Right? You don't just do everything that you're told what to do. This is that. That's that. You need to think for yourself, okay? That way your martial art will go, because you're thinking, you're not just doing, yeah? So when you're doing your training, when you're doing your partner work, the idea of that is to help each other, yeah? When you're doing your one steps, when you're doing like 1-for-1 or you're doing whatever you're doing, working in pairs, you work with each other, okay? That's the same thing with this. There's no right, there's no wrong, okay? So if you want to do some more bits with each other and go, yeah, we'll do a couple more techniques and think for yourself, and I'll walk around, we can do that for a minute.
So that from into the face.
That's it. I'll do. That's okay. We'll do that. Right, well you've got to concentrate on that. Right, so once you've gone here, how do you finish it? Because what you did, you went here, which was fine, and then it just stopped, and then you punched. Right? So what you've got to look at is how you're going to do it. So it's here, over, and it comes over, back there, turn it, yeah, this is what I like doing stuff. You're going to use it soon too. I've got to beat the crap out of you.
But I mean in a nice way.
Yeah, in a nice way. Yeah. Right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to show you points, but what I want to do is explain to you how you number everything. Right? You number everything that you do. The one that's getting hit, right, is the one that numbers it. Okay? So, if we're, say for instance, we're doing this point here, right? So, what you'll find as well, I very, very rarely number points when I'm doing seminars. Okay? Same thing when I do the police or the military, like that. Don't number anything. And the reason I don't number anything is you don't need to know it, not at the minute, right? You need to know if you push there, it hurts. If you push there and that way, it really hurts. If you push that way and go that way and that way, it really, really hurts. That's it. That's all you need to know.
You worried, Ethan?
No, not at all.
So,
Really,
otherwise what happens is you lock onto the names rather than learning the techniques first, okay? And the techniques are going to do you more good than learning the names, okay? So just to get that out of the way. So, right, this point there. So, if I just do this, put a number on 1 to 10. 10 obviously is up. I can't stand anymore.
Like a 3.
Right? That way, and then if I come in here,
It's like a 5.
yeah? So now you can start training. So then if I'm coming here, I'm going,
It's like 6.
right? So you can see, you can start training, right? You can train with each other, nobody's going to get hurt. Because I could do it with one of these guys, and I'll go there, and they'll go 8, right? As long as I am in control, and I start off at 1, then I know nobody's going to get hurt, right? And that's what we want. We want everybody to enjoy themselves, and have pain, but nobody get hurt, right? The way I look at it, it's like jackass pain, right? It hurts and you laugh, right? Because you don't know why it hurts so much, but it's funny, right? Because it hurts. What you do yourself. That's what it is. Right, so we'll start with this one first. It's nice and easy, okay? So where we're going, on top of the muscle there, you've got the crease of the elbow here, right? Come down about an inch on top of the muscle. Where you're aiming is on top and aiming to go through the arm, okay? So here, push through, right. As I say, when I'm doing points, I want you to watch how the body moves when you do it. People are going to react differently to it, right? Everybody's going to react. But people react slightly differently, whether they react more or less, okay? So, if you watch his knee. Yeah, so by pushing, you can see his knee goes, his shoulders go, everything drops. So look. Yeah, the more I push in, the more he's going to go, okay? That way, yeah.
How come that specific part of the body causes that response?
The easiest way to explain our points work without going too scientific and doing acupuncture, right? The body hates pain. Your body tries to get away from pain, which I'll show you in a little while, right? So what you're doing, by putting pain in, his body's trying to get away from it, right? If I put it in quickly and that, he's going to go this way, and his arm drops to get away from it, okay? So he's trying to get away from pain. That's the easiest way to explain it, okay? Without going into the acupuncture, right? So, what we're going to do, find it, push it. Once you've pushed it, tap it. Yeah. All right? Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Cool. Right. Right, go. Let's go. The reason that is, right, you need to know what's coming next. If it's grab, remember what we were saying. Right, so this one. See how the body drops down and comes slightly forward, the knee buckles. So if you're here, look. How does your eye block go? Yeah? Would that work for that?
Yeah.
Yeah? There you go. Right? We're going here. So we're going to go to this bit with the V. So it's here, that. Okay? So we're just going to show, just gently. This one you're going to go gently. It's not one, if you go, you can really put against it unless they hit it hard. So you don't want to do that. So all we're going to do, you've got pulse points down here. You've got 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So if I go 1, 2, 3. Yeah? So you can see it going higher each time. 1, 2, 3. Alright? So these ones, grab both together. See what happens to there. If I push this, it comes down. If I push that, it starts coming up, right? So by doing this, you're coming into here, over and down. So to do the technique, if I'm grabbing and I'm twisting, come there, so his body comes that way. So I'm pushing on here. So his body comes down, turn up and over. Okay? So this one is the bit where they're grabbing there, come over. So it makes it weak. It brings the elbow up, that way you can come over, touch the points, there the way you go. Right? So the other way you can use this one, same points. Okay? Grab the wrist.
That was okay, I could
Yeah,
feel it.
I'm not
I could feel
trying
it
to do
going
that.
on.
Right? So there, this is the bit, I don't know if you've got it on the thing where you're doing this. Yeah, you've done them before. Yeah? It's the same thing. These are the points you want to be hitting. There and the back.
Normally got a knife now.
Well, if you've got a knife,
Yeah.
that. Yeah? It's the same thing. It's this, same thing there.
Yeah.
To get them off. Okay? So it's the same point. This one here, but that's what it does there. Okay? Give that one a quick go. You only need it. Only need it. You don't need it. The more you practice, yeah?
That point.
Right, so I'm going to have to speed it up so you're not going to get loads of practice on these ones. Right, so pericardium. Right, centre of the bicep. Biceps called biceps. Biceps called biceps because it's two parts, right? Hence the reason. Bicep. Right, so you've got a large and then a small.
He's used to the small one, aren't you?
I have it killed.
Yeah? Right, so as you push, you feel that crease in between. Then what I want you to do is push straight through the middle of it. So you're going to go in there and try and come out the back. Right? These are only to find the points. Then tap it. Yeah? And go through it. Don't forget your number and everything.
There's like a. The first bit was like a 7. That was
Yeah, yeah.
fine.
That's cool. So where this one is, you put a big right hand in, throw a big punch. Right? 1, 2, and coming in. Okay? So the points are the points. How you use them is up to you. It could be you come in through this way. As you're here, over, down, strike. It can be grabbing. It can be coming this way over. Yeah? It's up to you. How you work is how you work. So, right, give it a go. Centre of the bicep. Feel it, push it in, push it through, give it a tap.
Dan's good.
Don't forget number it.
I think Dan's
Don't forget number it. Bigger the bicep, the harder you have to hit it.
Look, Dad, look like I'm in good.
Got it? So fill between.
So, stomach 9. This one's on the neck. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. If you do want to do it, do it. Right? I would suggest do it, because this one's phenomenal. Okay? Right. So, if you hit it hard, this is one where you're coming into here. Alright? So if you've got technique, it comes in here. 45 degrees, it comes in here. Okay? That's why it comes at this motion. Right? So you're coming into here. Where it is, the windpipe, the muscle. In between the two, you feel a gap. Okay? In line with the Adam's apple, straight in and back. Okay? So, once you've got it, in. Oh. Do this. Right. What I want you to do, get your own back. I want you to choke me. Double hand choke. You can choke.
Oh, right, properly.
Right? So what I want you to do, just push it back once you've got it. Don't do it hard, just do it gently like that. So you're in there, as you've got it here, push it back. Once you've gone back, tweak it down. Right? Go, quick, we've got to go. Quick. Brilliant knockout shot. Right? Where's it gone? Right. So, or you can do it this way. Right? So it's not a knockout, this one doesn't hurt. What I want you to do, go there, push against me as hard as you can. Really push through. Push, push, push. Right? So you can see how strong you are by pushing through. I'm going to put my hand here now. Now push. Alright? So by putting it here, keep going just straight. Just straight. Alright? So just because of this. So if I go here, now push. Now it becomes a fight. Move to there, now push. Alright? Okay. So you can get that going whenever you want. So you know where it is, same point, same move. Put it to one side, put it in. So if you're doing a clinch, here. So that's where I would go. I would go over the back of the neck here to grab in. This one, my elbow then comes here. So if I'm doing a clinch, I'm here like this. Yeah, I'll keep his arm that side, hold in, and then I've got control of this arm to go that way. I can go this way so he can't push it. Keep yourself down. Right? Okay, so now what we've got. So,
We can run over a little bit, Peter, but you've got 3.5 hours unit back, so
yeah.
you're conscious of that, mate.
Yeah, that's cool. Right, this one, ladies, do it on the guys. This one's here. 2 inches down from the nipple, 2 inches in. Right? So it's when 2 meridians cross, I can't remember the finger that way, it goes like that. Alright? So you've got your liver and gallbladder meridian. So where we're going to hit, we've got this one here, is there. Right? And you're going to come in and down. So you're coming this way. So when you're doing it, it's here and it's across. Alright?
That's alright, I was like a 3.
Yeah? Right? So, all you want to be doing, that's all you want to be getting. Well, you want to go to 7 or 8, not 3. So you're here, in, but don't skim it. Come in and concentrate, try and come out of that side here. And in. Right? And you'll feel it go across and come to here, and it's like a winding feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah? Right, give it a quick go. Quick go.
I feel like.
Go then. Ladies, girls, do it on the bloke.
Okay.
Give them all back, and then you whack into it.
Yeah, so he was from the side, wasn't he?
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you're standing up straight, relax your arms, where your fingertips end, that's where they are. Okay? It's usually as well, put your hands in your pockets, it's the bottom of your pockets. Which ain't quite so good if you've got keys and stuff in and someone kicks them. But there you go. So, right. So where you're coming in, all I want you to do is just practice it from here. You can kick it if you want, but you're just going to go here, tap in, and come out of that foot. Yeah?
That was like a 1, that was alright.
Right? Okay?
I know, it's gone up to 3.
Okay? Right, so give it a go. This one, obviously, you can drive your knee in, you can kick it, you can do whatever. Right,
Oh yeah, that's good.
Okay, and you got it?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
when you're doing the kick, right, so if we go this way just so I can see, right, so as you're doing the kick, you notice the motions in and down. I don't know if you've noticed a lot of the stuff, the body hates in and down. So with this kick, what you want to be doing is turning it over slightly. If you watch any of that champion leg kick thing, weird things that they're doing now, right, if you watch how they kick, most of them they're kicking straight in and just coming here, and they're just going and doing it. There's a couple of guys, they're karate, one that Dolph Lundgren does, I think.
Kyokushin.
Yeah, they just batter each other. But they come over as they're coming in. They're doing this, so they're coming over and down. Yeah. So this technique, this point here, you want to come over and down if you can. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not doing it either. Right, this one now. While you're standing there. Right. 4 fingers up from the ankle bone on the inside of the leg there. Okay. So what you've got. 4 fingers up on the inside, push over and push down. Okay?
Yeah.
Once you've got that, you can kick it or you can get it. Right?
Yeah.
So this one, as you're here, you come in a high and then you kick low. Right? And just walk straight through. Okay? Go, give it a go, quick.
Nice and easy. Nice and easy. When we got to do it right.
Down a bit more. Oh, where? Oh, it's got in my face. Just do it like that.
It's on the inside, not on the front.
Hold his foot. There. No, yeah, so you just go on this one. Hold his foot because he'll try and run away. 4 fingers above. Put the knuckles there. Go over and down.
That's right against the ball.
Right? Yeah. Then give it a whack, give it a kick. Go more, go that way. So what you want to do is you put it here, because this is showing you the angle of direction. Right? So you 4 fingers above, over, and then down. This one. Between the ear and the jaw, halfway, on top of the jaw. Okay? This one you have to number. Keep your jaw tight. Right?
Wow, that was like. Hang on. That's like an 8, I think.
Alright?
Yeah.
Just going to stop wobbling.
Sorry, it's a bit dizzy.
Alright? Okay?
Yeah.
Right, so you can see how light I'm doing it, how light you need to do it. Right? Yeah. It's so easy to do. So in and down. So this one, as you're coming in, you can go, mate, I don't have trouble. Pop. This way, through, over and down. Yep. Go for it. This way.
We don't do it very high. Right.
Put one finger there, and thumb there, in the middle. Finger will go in the middle. You feel where your jaw and your teeth meet. Okay? Put your hand this side, just to support his head. That's the only reason for doing it. Keep your jaw tight. Start off at number 1. Is that number 1? You alright?
You see yourself doing that.
Yeah.
So I was just about the 6, and you feel like that. That's good.
Yeah, that's enough that we need to go. If it was Steve, then I'll take him to about an 8 or 9, so he's going.
Yeah. The second time, it was like, although you hit here, you can feel yourself doing that.
Yeah. That's it. So, and you can see how light I'm doing. So, you can do one finger, you can get... Yeah. So now if you're coming here and you're doing these ones, now you know where you're aiming, and you don't need massive amounts of that. So you get that turn, that flick, as it comes onto there. So these, where they come to there, you would have that flick on it. It wouldn't be solid. Which side do you want to go?
I'll come on this side, yeah. No, just so she knows where it is then.
Your ear, your jaw, comes to the centre. So it's on here where your jaw and your teeth meet. Okay? Just tap it. I'd use this, so a lot of people when they're doing it in demo, you use your bones, so it hurts. Right, I don't. Right, keep your jaw tight. Put a number on it, so you get a wobble. Right? I don't know if I can go a lot lighter than that, to be honest. I'll do a finger. Put number? Right.
Yeah, about 7.
Right, well done.